Greetings. You already know who I am from the previous video, and I'll just get straight into the new doc. So, I must warn, only half of the document is finished. It's supposed to cover both Levi and August, but as of recording, only August's document is finished. This video will be split into two, one for August and one for Levi once this part of the document comes out. Also, I've noticed I've gotten some comments from the previous video, so I will cover them. August's comment. This is false. I've asked Matcha here myself, and here is proof it was made by Matcha. Vex's comment. I didn't delete any comment. I didn't comment anything before. If I did delete it, that would be me being a prick and a heretic. Neopures comment. While it's nice you and the other devs get paid by Levi, it does not excuse Levi letting August continue with him being a dick to everyone. He is not just quote-unquote mean as he downplayed it, but entirely disregards people's comfort. With that to the side, let's dig into August's doings. Some elements may be repeated from the first video, keep in mind.
I wonder what the joke... Oh, right. That's me. Are you mad, Levi? Are you mad?
Preface. Greetings to everyone who's reading this document, and congrats on both receiving it and getting past the ironically unbearable censorship. We wanted to have a few things in this document to inform you of everything that has been going on unsaid in the approaching wearable community. Thanks to the constant policing of the mod team, and to bring light to unsavory conduct from these same mods. We want to add that we do not condone any kind of harassment, bullying, or negative conduct. Keep in mind this information is meant to make you all aware of the terrible things that have been going on behind the scenes. What you do with this info is up to you. Also, there really is one reasonable way to react. We are just the messengers. We try to keep our things professional. Please contact us for more information. A Discord server and username will be down below. There's Hoy, Liam, Matcha, and me. And here's the server. Apophinia is a group/faction founded by Makusu, years after Iltria's retirement. Our main goal is to inform the community about the unbearable truth, everything that has been surfacing, and to reconnect everyone across Iltria's games, as well as making sure various other passion projects get the attention and spotlight they deserve. We also plan on acting guides for these games. Introduction. Due numerous problems, which frankly speaking, anyone here should be familiar with, Approaching Bearable, what will be used to refer to the original Approaching Bearable from now on, had its server size reduced to 1. Considering its nature as a hangout game, this is clearly intended as a nicer way of closing the game while still keeping it accessible. Not too long after Approaching Bearable itself was fully privated due to its lack of an age rating, which can be inferred to have intentionally neglected by the original devs as a way to close the game fully and shut down. Very short after the initial reduction of the server size for Approaching Bearable, its remaster, Approaching Bearable 2, was released to the public. The new developer team, new moderators, and overhaul for the staff. Please do note that a majority of these people have done no wrong, and that the intention of this document is by no means to sabotage them or the game itself. What we're doing is simple, letting you know what some of these people are like. As stated in the preface, what you do with information is up to you. We are, again, just the messengers. Below is a listing of individuals which will name this doc, the order of appearance, August and Levi. August. In this segment, we like to represent to you this individual who is a part of the Approaching Bearable moderation team, August. August has and continues to harass, manipulate, and quote-unquote rage-bait members using harsh insults and dismissing others as incompetent, unknowledgeable, or unintelligent based on his own judgments. He proceeded to harass members of the Approaching Bearable community solely because he didn't like them. He harassed 7 members that we know of: Liam, Mentor Void, Greg, Aloysia, River, Makusu, and a cat. Both Levi and August continued to tarnish Liam's name, spread false misinformation about him. They accused him of purchasing child pornography, which will not be hidden behind acronyms, which ruined his mental health and has put a mark on his digital footprint. Fun fact, actually, I managed to get in contact with the person who spread this misinformation about Liam purchasing such a medium, and they said that it was like August who told them to spread this information, and that they regret what they did. So, do what you will with that. Liam was unjustifiably banned that day. Nothing has been the same for him since. Here in these photos, one of many examples of harassment, August calls Soda a woman / trans even when Liam expresses that he doesn't feel uncomfortable with it. He ignores this and refuses to apologize, despite it being brought up multiple times. In simple terms, unapologetic transphobia. Here in these photos below, August proceeded to call Soda a woman / femboy, in which Liam expresses his discomfort in. He ignores this and refuses to apologize, by it again being brought up to his attention multiple times. Once upon a time, there was a very jolly man, a very fugly and annoying fanboy. Man, hi. Just so you know, this person isn't August. This is August. So don't go after this guy. This guy's alright, I guess. This is August. Woman. And he would wake up at 1 a.m. to open his presents, and inside he found 500 grams of estrogen. Genuinely do not call me and Soda a woman or trans woman, even as a joke. In these next photos, Mentor tries to reason with August, decides to ridicule him for no apparent reason. And seeing these screenshots, Mentor is calm and reasonable with him with his wording. There isn't a reason for August to call him names. Other than calling Mentor outright stupid, the clear condescension and pettiness shouldn't be expected from someone who's not only has moderator privileges, but goes around calling himself a knowledgeable moderator. Saying, just accept that I have more knowledge on how to moderate properly and make the game than you do. Blatant harassment and aggressive. Since as Mentor states, he was clearly trying to outright avoid him. Oh, and another thing, August doesn't even play the game. So, making a game, bullshit. Doesn't even play the game. Trying to avoid you. Doesn't really seem like it. Also, I don't talk or mention you in there, don't I? Why are you overlooking the fact that you just talk trash about me developing for approaching bearable? If you try to avoid me, you wouldn't reply to me. Sure, man, I'm just asking you to chill. I'm just saying because you can't talk about some stuff because you don't have knowledge or experience for it. Can or can't. What's the point you're trying to make? Are you just trying to justify your insults? What insults? Calling me an unknowledgeable developer, basically calling me stupid. Because you are pretty unknowledgeable. Whatever you say, man, you're the one with admin privileges. I don't even know what you're blabbering about, not gonna lie. Sure, just accept that I have more knowledge on how to moderate properly and make a game than you, and it's done. Yo, do you have an issue with me that I'm not, aware of? I feel like you're actively hunting me down, and for anything and everything I say, server. For what I don't even know, and honestly, I'm not up for that childish stuff. I don't know you have some motive or something. I'm just curious. No, you're just very stupid and unfunny sometimes. Vanilla help. He's right now calling for Levi to help him, which is the head for everything. He's the, big guy upstairs. I'll stop crying at some little baby. He should be able to talk to Levi about it. Which, is right. He should. Are you dense, Mentor? Mentor, are you dense? Alice has also publicly admitted on quote-unquote rage baiting a person, in this case Azure, known as Berber, in order to get them purposely banned. Azure has been showing clear signs that he does not like this at all. Just a joke, huh? Really funny joke. These are the people being allowed to moderate the game. The fact that this has to happen publicly August has not yet faced any consequences, not only shows how plainly awful the management for the server is, in the game is, but that there seems to be no care for the members of the community whatsoever, unless of course you suck up to Mr. Levi. Please scroll down. First, I need Berber breaking some rule. I need to rage bait him so much that he calls me a slur. Rage baiting Berber is actually so funny. So what I can tell from this is he's trying to rage bait Berber into saying a slur or something, which is a douchebag thing to do. Can you stop already? I don't need to kill myself. This already broke a rule. Why do you keep pissing people off though, or just rage baiting? Why am I your main target? Because yes, not a valid reason, and even an actual reason, August. Not because Berber, and because you kind of suck at modding, okay? August has also owned the server with the sole purpose of it acting as a folder to store personal information about two specific people, Matcha and Liam, which is a form of cyberbullying. He claims to have taken the server down, but the actions in and of itself still deserve accountability. He also publicly spread Matcha's face and conversed about it with his friends, who had access to that server and the channels within it. Despite Matcha never giving consent to send his face anywhere, so doxing added to the list. Here's everything. Here's his face, but it's covered with their face for privacy reasons, of course. August has also spread misinformation about Liam being a trans, which he has already publicly stated that he does not want to be referred to as. Also to this first set of screenshots. Along with spreading misinformation about his relationship with Matcha, which honestly has nothing to do with them, nonsense. Yeah, that relationship is fully pretty much over. A successfully impostered relationship. So he is trans, I knew it. August was also responsible for Akat's departure. When Akat first joined the server, things were peachy, until he asked someone, "What's your gender?" August butted into the conversation and accused Akat of homophobia. Akat apologizes because he didn't want to get into any drama, but eventually gets falsely banned anyway. He eventually joins back through his friend, a funny. After everything seemed to be back to normal, again, Akat applied to be attested for approaching Burble. Levi denied his request and assumed that it would tarnish the game's reputation / image due to him being homophobic and transphobic. Well, no, the allegations of him. August kept on claiming that he had the screenshots of Akat being homophobic, but refused to show them. He also claimed that the dev team treated Funny like crap. I have noticed myself too, giving all of their problems or the community problems to a Funny, assuming he'll solve it, which is true. I have a Funny in DMs, and there have been multiple times where he has said some awful things about the dev team, treating him as sort of like a trash bag for issues. Now, I won't show the DMs because I don't want to intrude a Funny's privacy, but I'll just say that this is true. I have a Funny added. We've been friends for a long time, and yeah, he told me a lot of this stuff. And there have been multiple times, not written here, I'll just add. There have been multiple times where they just kind of deleted what a Funny did for the game. For context, a Funny is a scripter for the game. And there have been multiple times where a Funny has made a script and some of the devs deleted it. So, yeah, additional info. But the staff, dev team is assholes. All of them except the Funny. The reason being is because they treated him like an underpaid intern. I have a problem, a Funny will solve it. Want to do something? Give it to a Funny. Like I said, issue trash bag or treatment. Server moderation team. August's main problem still is literary admin abuses. There's a lot more I can say, but just get the point across. It sucks to see a community fall apart over one person's ego. Yeah, I know how it works. I just got banned from the server because I was homophobic and transphobic. As so much gender. Yeah, I forgot. Gays getting cooties. That's homophobic. I'll explain. You fuck. Send proofs. And right now you're being mean for no legit reason. No legit reason, my ass. Although not as damning without context, August has also started a McCarthyan witch hunt, accusing every single person he doesn't like, for whatever reason, of being Liam's alt. So after violently defending Liam, he uses his now ruined image as a leverage tool to try to get rid of people he doesn't like, with either lying about evidence or straight up not even bothering to make it up. That's Liam's alt. They confess it. Well, Liam, Matcha, yeah. I know you don't. Don't be cocky about it. I asked a simple thing, and your refusal makes me think you don't know Matcha. You're either side. That's our goat of funny. That's our goat. We love you, funny. We love you, funny. Here are, again, more screenshots evidencing August's harassment of members. In the name of rage bait, of course. This exemplifies through Matcha himself. Do note the first few of these screenshots happened in a context where Matcha was already one with them and was doing his best to avoid contact, which is why playground insults do still matter. Hey, stop, yeah, Mimi, thank you. Someone who actually gets it, thank you. Never. He has brought upon himself. Do not remove my emojis. No hearts for thee. Oh yeah, in the older video, in the first video, if any of you remember, he also said, Macho was a burden to me, now I must be a burden to him. Which, I mean, there are better ways to talk that out. But sure, Mr. Knowledgeable Estrogen Man, sure. Never. There's no one else at all. You didn't try to get him stop. I told you to make Leon stop. Did you do anything, huh? Did you do anything? If I actually did. Not like you would notice. No, you fucking didn't. If anything, you encouraged him more. No? Why'd you time him out then? Because you didn't need to time him out. I was trying to make you two talk it up, but that didn't quite work. Which is why I timed him out, bro. I told both of you to ignore each other, which also didn't work out. Because of your stubborn as fuck. Bro, your boyfriend is stubborn as fuck. Can I not have one day without you slandering me? I didn't finish. Oh, wait, unimportant. I don't know, do you guys accept Matcha to everything? But yeah, like even Mimi is on Matcha's side. Oh fuck, I did myself. Matcha undid my doing itself. You don't need to fuck off, August. I'm tired of this. Quite literally exhausted. One day of fucking peace. English. You're funny to me. Dude, when you give me the peace, I already have. I don't bother you. I have doesn't bother you. And look at what you're doing. Look at what you're still doing. Am I not or what? I'm about to go to bed, okay? Except the evil tea, of course. I hope Leon has nightmares. I'm picking it right now soon. I'm not talking about this right now. I just want you to stop this. You said every chance I get, I have a chance right now. I'm not doing it. It's annoying, August. What next time? Only if you read your deals. So you agree on it. Matcha, reply or stop picking on Liam. This is a threat. Threatening someone, like, okay, this, I haven't seen this. What? I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. It's August after all. Macho reply or I'll start picking on Liam. This is also against the rules. Forcing people to do things against the rules. Yeah, if you ban me at least, I won't get to see you again. It's what is Levi doing in all of this? Levi is not doing shit. I thought he was a mature. I'm gonna call Macho a hoe. Huh? How about that? Not a fucking hoe. I don't care. Speak your Artemis and treat him with respect he deserves. Speak your own shit. Go kiss your hoe. Speaking on your partner. Calling him ugly shit. Okay, my king, thank you very much. We all hug it out. Genuinely stop. Stop replying to me then. Reminder, you do this to me all the time. Stop picking on Matcha too. That's how I feel. He deserves respect. I don't call you a hoe and that you smell like cat piss. Yeah, you said it worse. I don't mean it actually, then why won't you stop? Blame Berber for that. Is this supposed to be a rage bait, August? Not Berber's fault. Dude, just because I didn't a couple times for that, you hate me for that. Yeah, I legit can't, bro. And you wonder I'm not replying to your DMs. Just stop being an annoying little shit and we're done here. How am I being rude? Yeah, no, I'm gonna kill myself or something. Fuck you, genuinely. Okay, I have no shame against suicidal people, but feeling that I'm gonna kill myself is a bitch move. Yes, people who fake suicide. I'll have some of you people know. This isn't the first time someone used suicide. Like there was this one time a person called Lucy or something. They faked suicide for attention or something like that. I don't remember clearly what reason they did this, but they faked suicide. Genuinely faking it. The bitch move. You can't drag that into arguments to win, buddy. But you're making me feel like I'm killing myself right now, okay? Like, genuinely. Matcha shouldn't you do something actually like a mod or something? That's what I'm saying. But many times de-escalated. What I really want you to is to talk about, well, Liam doesn't want to. Bitch, I don't want to because you won't admit your damn mistakes. Oh, just block me, genuinely block me, I don't care. Peace of mind for both of us. But I suppose in spite of the 9 screenshots depicting behavior that would legally be classified as harassment, all for the bait. So wrap it up, guys. He hasn't done anything wrong and is totally innocent. The reason why he hasn't been unmodded yet goes without saying, but it involves a very special someone who will be touched on later. If, for ragebait, one man can be a stalker, homophobe, defamer, so can anyone else. And at this point, why even get a mod team? We should all be more like August, hypocrites that run purely on double standards, since those people seem to be the ones that are handed the smallest morsel of power when it comes to approaching bearable. Let's assume that August's actions are rage-bait, and that this isn't Sense's excuse to be used to shield himself from well-deserved repercussion. If this is the type of rage-bait is acceptable, no mod team is needed. If it isn't, August does not belong on the mod team that should be used to prevent it. With this logic, all the pedophiles that led to the original game being nuked and this cheap knockoff being made might very well have been rage baiting as well. But yes, the Sensei Hangout game was a predator problem. So bad it was nuked a mod team made up of immature, entitled toddlers who have as much maturity as their system do as their brain cells. Let's get these same children to refer to the owner, who you'll see later probably shouldn't even be around anymore, as Mr. Let's let the same owner get away with threatening to beat these very same children he practically enslaved by the Levi chapter. And then let's also get him reprimand, insult, and verbally abuse them. When instead of being neat Janny slaves before his game, they choose to have a life. But then in comes August, the favorite child, who gets to be as bad as the head honcho. After harassing Matcha, let's see what like his reasons for being banned. Death threats, telling people to off themselves, inappropriate messages, harassing moderators, repeated rage baits after being told to stop, ignored warnings, complained to moderation team after being punished, stealing hour to get a role, asking someone to make kids with some, discriminating against their role color, saying I'm going to make you pregnant, calling someone disabled, victimizing themselves after rage bait spamming, inappropriate roleplay, telling someone to rip their guts out. Ouchie, that's allowed. He has lied. He has lied to them, defamed Matcha, is guilty of half of these things himself, through screenies. The thought of idea of ERPing, making people pregnant, cross his mind, and then uses them to defame people instead of maybe seeking therapy, is a major hypocrite. He has a ridiculous attitude, and was, if raised by parents not and not deviant raised properly. He's gotta go. And if we're being decent human beings, not just out of the mod team, but out of the community altogether, maybe into a psych ward or a re-education center, or maybe not. Maybe we don't care about the safety and integrity of the community, and this document was just buried all along. But that's not the case, because much like how harassment isn't rage bait, this document isn't either. None of these actions are defensible in any way, and people have been banned, harassed, and bullied for way less shit he himself made up with no evidence. If August can get people banned by yapping and baiting them, calling him slurs, August can get people harassed through DMs by defaming them. August can comfortably say that people are in CP rings. Then 20 pages of evidence of him actually doing the heinous shit he accuses others of doing should be more than enough for Mr. Levi, as the psychophants will call him, take actions, no? It's a perfect conclusion to the story. Lear's spoiled child who has never known consequences is finally made to realize he has to pay his due. All it takes is for Levi to stop defending him and justifiably impart justice, but he won't. Why? Using the next section. That's where it ends. Like I said, this video will be split into two halves. One where it's about Levi, and one where it's about August. This first one is all about August. So, yeah.